Young Florida boy, excited for family pizza night out, shoots himself dead after finding a gun in his father's car. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have a young Florida boy, who shot himself with a gun that he found in the car that belonged to his mom and dad, ended up dying. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. On one number of subscribers. Thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. A 4-year-old Florida boy, Quinta Morris, accidentally shot himself with a handgun found in his family's car while excitingly anticipating the family's pizza night. The gun, a Smith & Wesson and MP40 caliber, was discovered under the driver's seat, highlighted the dangers of unsecured firearms. Police Chief Steve Parker expressed condolences, emphasizing the tragic nature of the accident and the importance of safe gun storage. Now, Mom, Quinta Morris, told police that she heard that was when she heard a pop and thought that the children had broken something. Now, these are the moments that led up to, this is the actual moment that she heard the pop. And that was the moment that the little boy was shot. Obviously, it took him to the hospital, but where he later died. She began searching for children and noticed the door to the garage was open. She soon found him with a gunshot wound to the head. She and her husband, Robert Morris, rushed the boy to AdventHealth Heart of Florida, located 2 miles from their home. Children were later taken to Arnold Palmer Hospital for children, where he died. And they're saying how it's a heartbreaking situation and all that kind of stuff. And unfortunately, this little boy didn't make it. Okay, all right, so here's the gist of everything. Obviously, you have a gun under the seat. Never should have been there. And I get it, you're in Florida. It's wild down there. There's things going on. But my issue with this whole situation is you got the gun under the seat. Okay, you pulled up. You're at home. You're relaxing. Got the gun under the seat. You never probably thought in a million years that your son was going to run out to the car, to hop in the car and do what he's going to do. He got excited. He wanted to run out there real quick and so forth and so on. And this is what happened. This is what he found. Number one, why was he looking under the seat? I'm kind of thinking that little boy knew that gun was under the seat. Now, I know his parents, because think about it. Think about how willy-nilly that happened. It's not like you're looking for a toy or you're looking for a book that you just read last week or last night or and you wanted to read the book, play with the toy, and you just happen to stumble over a gun. I'm guaranteeing you that gun was the only thing under the seat. And the little boy ran out to the car. He was excited. He probably saw the gun before or heard, or knew about the gun under the seat. Okay, because the kids, they watch and see what we do and how we do everything. And, Dad could have put it under there, not thinking nothing of it. Mom could have put it under there thinking nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? And then now this happens. Now, the little boy probably picked it up, probably thinking like it was a toy gun. You know what I mean? And chances are he probably picked it up and faced it toward himself and just grabbed it, had the trigger and like, well, what's this? Pop! And you just shot yourself in the head. You know what I mean? And that was a wrap. So This is a total unfortunate situation. Even though it's your gun and it's your child and it was a total accident, I wonder how the laws are in Florida as to, who's to blame, because this was a crime. Little boy got shot in the head and died. Somebody got to pay the price for that. Now, I don't know. I mean, whoever the gun is registered to, let's just say the gun's registered to dad, okay? That's the father's gun. He may have to do some sort of time for that, you know what I mean? And hopefully, for his sake, the gun is registered. If the gun ain't registered, you can best believe you're getting some time. You can bet your bottom dollar on that one, okay? This little boy should still be here. Number one, if you're going to have a gun in the car, you're going to leave it in the car, put it in a box, a lock box. You know what I'm saying? You unlock the box. If you feel some kind of way, and you feel like you need safety and all that kind of stuff, you can put it in the lock box while you're in the car, lock it up and all that, right? You know what I mean? And then you unlock it when you're in the car or you ride up down the street if you feel like you need it, okay? But, I mean, if you're in a situation like that where you just need, some heat all the time, you know what I mean, to kind of protect yourself, like, I think you might want to rearrange your plans and, maybe you should migrate somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because if I felt like I'm going out and about, okay, and I feel like a lot of people, come to me and say, well, people out here crazy, this and that. Yeah, they crazy, but I mean, this is the way I think. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying stuff can't happen to me, because it can. You know what I mean? I can walk outside right now and get myself shot in the head and be gone, okay? So I'm not saying that, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, a lot of times with situations like this, how you think about it and how you, portray the situation and how things are going to happen in your mind is generally how it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I say my prayers. I hope for the best. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. You know what I'm saying? If I need to get my hands on a gun because there's something going on, all right, I can get my hands on a gun. Now, before I do all that, what I need to do is do my due diligence. I got a checklist in my head, okay? Because at the end of the day, the gun is the very last resort, all right? If I feel like there's no other hope and there's no other way for me to get up out of the situation, whereas I just need this gun and that's the bottom, that's just the end of it, then that's just the end of it, you know what I'm saying? And, if I wave the white flag on my freedom and all that kind of stuff, then so be it. I just wave the white flag on my freedom, you know what I mean? But I just feel like in this particular situation with this young man, dad should have had the gun put up. You know what I'm saying? It's his fault. You know what I mean? Whoever car it is. You know what I'm saying? They should have had the gun put up. And I'm going to say dad because most of the time it's usually men. Most of the time women ain't riding around with, with the gun situation and all that. I'm not saying they don't have guns. They don't do stuff. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying most of the time it's a man. You know what I mean? I'm guessing it's dad's gun. Okay? Now dad don't have a son. You know what I mean? All because dad wanted to be loose with the gun. I mean, you hear this so much. You hear this so many situations where kids die because they got their hand on their parents' gun. Oh, that won't happen to me. That won't happen to me. That won't happen to me. My son know better. He know better. He may know better, but he's still a kid. He gonna touch it. He want to see what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Kids are very impressionable. So, this is an unfortunate situation. The little boy obviously was excited to go out, pizza, family night out and all that. I would have liked to see the parents have a little more restraint. Not really restraint, but, kind of like real little man in, like you excited, you ran out to the garage. Yo, chill. Sit down, fall back. You doing too much. I understand you hype, but they say he was excited about the family pizza night out. So he just wanted to run to the garage and all that. The little boy knew about the gun because he probably saw the gun before. He probably saw it under the seat. Probably saw daddy have it, whatever the case may be. And he wanted to get his hands on it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it tells me. I'm just sitting there saying, maybe I could be wrong. Maybe I'm off telling the story, but, if I'm wrong, correct me down in the comment section below. But this is what my heart is telling me. You know what I'm saying? My gut is telling me this is, that was the first time this kid seen his gun. And he was excited to get his hands on it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to paint it like, oh, he was excited to get some pizza. You that excited to get some pizza? Come on, man. It's just pizza. You know what I mean? So it's unfortunate. Lil Chosen was unfortunately chosen to be the one to lose his life over someone's negligence, and he should still be here, but he's not. So hopefully, once it's all the story, kind of irons itself out, we find out who did what, why it happened, and all that kind of stuff. I'm quite sure it's going to be some charges, a list of charges, on the parents or whatever for negligence and all that kind of stuff. So, we'll see what comes of it. But with that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. Bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over. Similar to yourself, on my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. On my new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. It pushes these videos out to thousands of other people. And hopefully, they come check out the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure they will. And come join the family, one of the biggest growing families on YouTube. I can appreciate every single one of my subscribers out there because, like I said, we all got something in common, you know what I'm saying? We all just want to see the light at the end of the tunnel, the good part. We want to see the light in the dark world, basically, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, it's going to be more and more dark times, but if we can continue to, plug away and do what we need to do, and help somebody out, give someone a good word, point them in the right direction, and hopefully they listen and, they change someone else's life, and you'd be surprised whose life you can change. You may not see it directly in your, particular region, in your particular neighborhood, your home, whatever the case may be. It could be someone across the world, and, they see it, they say, you know what, maybe I should do this instead of this. You saved a life. I mean, you never know the impact that you're going to have unless you go out there and do the work. So I thank you guys, for sharing the videos and all that kind of stuff. We building, and hopefully we continue to build and grow and 100,000 strong this year. So that's the goal, 100,000 strong. I love every single one of y'all. Do me a favor. Come check me out on my social media platforms. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube Shorts. I put a video up on Rumble, but I ain't really been vibing with Rumble, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm on the internet. Just type in AG_POV and you'll find me. Hit the merch store up, you know what I'm saying? Get yourself a t-shirt, a hoodie, a cup, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking to get more, merchandise in the actual store. So I'm working with some different companies or whatever, but come check me out, and I greatly appreciate it. With all that being said, I love every single one of y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
In the mirror, like, go get it. I gotta get to the scene, I gotta get to the bag now. I can't be chasing on these. They getting, they feeling and dragged down. That's why they just crash out. Stuck in the cell and this man down. Life getting gone in a flash now. Fitting in, I'ma stand out. I done seen these crash out. They some baby boys, I'm the man now. They was questioning, make them fans now.